All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2022 Coolest Projects Global Celebration livestream. I'm your host, Fig O'Reilly, and I am so delighted to be here celebrating your accomplishments today. We have a packed show, so let's kick off this very special celebration right now. Wow, check out all those young creators. We're just getting started, and I'm already so inspired by all of you. For those of you who don't already know me, I am Fig O'Reilly, and I am Miss Universe Ireland 2019. And a fun fact, my crown is sitting on the shelf right beside me. How cool is that? I am passionate about technology, advocacy, and storytelling, and you can often find me advocating for women and diversity in science, technology, engineering, and math. I am also a NASA Datanaut innovating for a brighter future, and I'm a correspondent for the television show Mission Unstoppable, which is helping to change the face of STEM. Those of you that joined last year may also recognize me as one of the judges from last year's Coolest Projects. I am so excited for what we have in store for you today. We have such a big crowd here. So for those of you who are brand new to Coolest Projects, here's what it's all about. It's the world's leading technology showcase for young people. If you're a young person who enjoys making things with code and digital technology, oh, look, we've got some comments coming in. Hello, hi. All right. If you're a young person who enjoys making things with code and digital technology, Coolest Projects is an amazing opportunity to get creative, have fun, and celebrate what you've made. And celebrating is what this moment is all about. So for all of you young creators out there, you have done such an amazing job creating and sharing your projects over the last few months. We were all totally amazed by all of your projects. Coolest Projects is open to young creators who make projects with code, and you can join in wherever you are in the world. A panel of VIP judges chooses their favorite projects, but every single project gets showcased in an online gallery at coolestprojects.org, and everyone gets a bit of swag. We'll talk about that in a moment. If you haven't seen the gallery yet, check it out and get inspired. And you came from far and wide to enter Coolest Projects. We saw projects from, guess how many? 46 different countries this year. Isn't that unbelievable? Coolest Projects is truly a global movement, right? If you're joining us in this chat, tell me right now which country you're coming from. Let's see, we have Raj from the UK. We've got a few more rolling in. Greetings to everyone from Hungary. Listen, tell me where you're coming and joining in from. This is amazing. It's wonderful to see how many people are coming in from all over the world. Hello from India. Well, I'm joining from Washington, D.C. So while you're doing that, I wanted to point out that this is a very special Coolest Projects because we are celebrating not one, not two, not three, but 10 years of showcasing young creators. To talk more about this, I want to bring on James Welton, one of the people who started Coolest Projects all those years ago. Hi, James.
Hi, Fig.
First of all, can you tell us how Coolest Projects got started?
The first Coolest Projects was held in 2012, and there was 19 projects and 100 attendees. And Coder Dojo started 1 year before that, which was founded by me and Bill. And Coolest Projects was started 1 year after that by the Coder Dojo community champions Noel King, Katie Chapman, and Paul Phelan. So in 2012, Coder Dojo was young. There were some dojos scattered throughout Ireland and the UK and beyond. But having these clubs was great for learning and working on projects and making friends in your local community. But there was a missing piece which Katie, Noel, and Paul saw, which was to bring together people from all over have an event to work towards, and a place to show off your project to people from all sorts of backgrounds. So they got together and created coolest projects by the community, for the community, and here we are 10 years later. And coolest projects to me represents how you can be a part of something, see a way to make it bigger and better, and lead the effort to create that movement and positively affect so many people from so many different backgrounds from around the world.
I love that. Yeah, we've absolutely seen it grow over the course of 10 years. Can you tell us how it feels to see how far Coolest Projects has come in the last decade?
Yeah, I'm in constant amazement by coolest projects. I'm actually exhausted by like how amazed I am every year. I think I need to take a year off from being amazed. Seeing the first coolest projects where people came together from around my country to show off 19 projects was incredible. Then seeing the next coolest projects where there was 100 projects. Then seeing when we had all these different categories like Scratch and websites and apps and games and hardware, to the first USA coolest projects. The first coolest projects we had sensory rooms in to chill out and take a break from the crowds. The first coolest projects where we had exhibits and activities to do. Then when we had the online coolest projects, when we had that whole pandemic to deal with. So really it's been an evolution throughout the years. And as the saying go, nothing starts finished. So the best things around us always come through a process of trying, learning, and refining over time. And in that spirit, coolest projects every year has continued to evolve and get better and better.
Oh, wow. I love that. Nothing starts finished. All right. So for you, what is the essence of Coolest Projects? What makes it unique?
Well, for me, I think it's in the name. The essence of coolest projects is doing something cool. So it's not necessarily about winning or having the most complex project or the perfect project. What's cool is doing something that's important to you and growing in that process. And whatever that looks like, and that's whether you're just starting off coding or have been coding for years like me. So what's cool is showing off what you did and inspiring others, and at the same time, seeing what others did and inspiring them. What's cool is seeing people from all around the world with different backgrounds, different cultures and experiences. Other than coolness, another element of coolest projects that's very special to me is everybody involved since the very beginning wants to do something good and wants you to succeed. There's been a lot of team members, volunteers, and supporters over the years who've made coolest projects into what it is. I have so much respect and admiration for them, because life is just so much better when we want everybody to succeed and have fun. And that's the spirit of coolest projects.
Oh, absolutely. Lastly, what words of wisdom do you have for this year's participants?
With coolest projects, if you submit a project, no matter what it is, if you had fun in the process, you've already won. Use coolest projects to get inspired by other people's projects, get ideas for your next project, and also use the time to reflect on the progress that you made. If you don't get the results you want, I know it's really tough, but try not to get discouraged. Focus on yourself and your project, because like most things in life, it comes down to your journey, what you did and what you learned. And I promise you, if you put in the effort into your project, if you did your best, and if you learned something along the way, if you're proud of your project, then no matter what it is, everybody will be proud of you, because that's what's cool.
Those are really great words of advice. Thank you so much, James. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Fig.
This year, thousands of you registered coding projects for Coolest Projects Global across a bunch of different technology categories and topics that matter to you. We'll check out the categories when we announce the judges' favorites later in the show. But I'm interested in these topics. To hear more about that, let's talk to Vasu from the Coolest Projects team. Hi, Vasu.
Hi, thank you so much, Big. Well, on behalf of the Coolest Projects team, I wanted to say how great it is to have you hosting this special event. And to all the young creators out there, congratulations. What you have created is nothing short of amazing. And I wanted to give a special shout out to all the creators all over from India. I'm seeing tons of you in the chat. I can see Hari, I can see Vanshika, who has joined from Manav Rachna. I can see Bhavna, who's joined from Hyderabad. Thank you so much for joining. I can see Shruti, who's joined from Pune. Thank you so much for joining. And, one thing that we've sort of noticed with all these projects that we get to see is that you have so many different reasons for creating. We wanted to explore more that this year, and so we asked you what topics your projects are all about. It could be solving a community problem, protecting the environment, health and well-being, education, identity and culture, creative expressions, or maybe you're just having some fun with code. So there are a lot of topics, and today I wanted to share some of my favorite projects related to the topic environment. But before we check out these projects, I wanted to thank one of our sponsors, Liberty Global, for supporting the environment topic. Let's hear what they had to say.
Hi, Coolest Projects participants. I'm Liz, and this is Laura here from Liberty Global. We are so proud to have supported the environment topic this year, and we love seeing your amazing projects focused on solving and raising awareness on all sorts of climate change, pollution, and real-world problems.
It's been amazing to hear about some of the coding difficulties you've overcome by working hard and using your imagination. So huge congratulations on all of your achievements. You're an inspiration to us all, and you should be all so proud that you've taken part in Coolest Projects. Well done.
Thanks, Liz and Laura. Now let's take a look at a few of the cool projects we saw related to protecting the environment. First up, we've got a modified version of the popular Monopoly game called Econopoly, created by Zinru all the way from Malaysia. This is a scratch game designed to not only teach you fun facts about ways we can all better protect our environment, but also to test your knowledge of environmental sustainability. We were, so impressed with how detailed this project was, from the design of the game board to the variety of information provided, to even include, multiplayer functionality. What a fun way to encourage people all over the world to go green. Next up,
very cool. Ooh,
sorry.
I just have to say, some snaps for that. Very interesting, very cool.
Amazing, right? Yeah. Well, wait till you hear the next project, Fig. Next project is a mobile app called Undump, right? Created by a young coder in Ireland named Elizabeth, who wants to teach people about the benefits of upcycling to help minimize waste. How many of us have an old pair of pants you don't want to wear anymore, or a t-shirt that has just lost its vibrant color? With Elizabeth's app, you can find tutorials on how to turn those pieces of, clothing or any other items that you have in your household into new usable products. So that dull t-shirt that can become a new pair of socks with a matching hairband, right? Elizabeth even programmed the app to allow users to join an Undump community so that users can share their own upcycling tutorials, give feedback, or just connect with others from around the world to learn more about upcycling. How awesome is that?
That is unbelievable. I love that. It's really cool to see how some of these projects are so innovative. They're tackling real issues, but also they're just so cool at the same time. It's so cool. I love it.
100%, right? 100%. And we also then heard from Ronit in the United States, whose project focused on conserving energy related to something you may or may not have seen before. Escalators, right? Ronit shared that after learning about sensors, he felt like escalators in places like, malls and airports are constantly running, which is like wasting so much of our energy, right? So using a PIR sensor, he developed a prototype of how we can use these sensors to detect when someone is ready to use an escalator so that it isn't running continuously while nobody's using it. I mean, how smart is that, right? This project really makes you think more critically about the different ways we can conserve energy, not just at home, but in public as well. I mean, aren't these projects amazing, Fig?
I'm completely blown away. The sustainability aspect, using what we already have and turning it into something else. That's such a great way to tackle some real world issues. And I just love the creativity that is going on here. I mean, it's fantastic.
It's absolutely amazing, Fig. And before I go, I just wanted to give a big shout out to another one of our sponsors, EPAM Systems, who also supported the Coolest Projects environment topic. Let's hear a congratulations from James from EPAM.
Hi, Coolest Project teams. James Parch from EPAM here. We're really proud to have supported the environment topic this year, and we loved seeing your amazing projects focused on solving all sorts of climate change, pollution, and real-world problems. Congratulations on all of your achievements. You're truly an inspiration, and you should be so proud to have taken part in Coolest Projects. Well done.
All right. Thank you, James. And thank you, Vasu, for joining us. Bye. As you know, there are tons of you who have made so many projects that tackle some big issues in the world. And Broadcom Foundation partnered with Coolest Projects to encourage you to solve problems that impact your communities related to health, sanitation, energy, climate change, and other challenges set out in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Broadcom Coding with Commitment is a special recognition for a Coolest Projects creator aged 11 to 14 who uses code to express passion for improving their community. Let's hear more about that from Paula.
Hi kids, welcome to Coolest Projects Global. I'm not coming to you from Santa Clara or Irvine, I'm coming to you from Portugal. I'm Paula Golden, president of the Broadcom Foundation, and I want to tell you why I think shooting my welcome to you from Portugal is appropriate. Behind me you see greenery. We live in a world where we want to bring our planet back to a state of health and create sustainability, which is why Broadcom Foundation has created the Broadcom Coding with Commitment Award. One of you will win this award. It will go to a child whose project in coding is designed to improve their community and be aligned with the 17 sustainable goals of the United Nations. I know that all of your projects are important. And one thing I know for certain is that whatever you're doing now as a coder or a maker or a designer, whether it's in STEM or STEAM, your projects are the first step in a pathway to a great career. So we hope you will stay with coding, enjoy Coolest Projects Global. Look at all the projects of all of your young colleagues who share a passion for coding around the world. Congratulations to the Raspberry Pi Foundation, and on behalf of all of us at the Broadcom Foundation, good luck.
All right, thank you, Paula. How cool is it? This is truly a very global broadcast. Paula was coming all the way from Panama. And now we're ready to announce the recipient of the Broadcom Coding with Commitment recognition. The award goes to A Guide to Climate Change, a website created by Sabrina in the United Kingdom. All right, some snaps for Sabrina. What we love about Sabrina's project is that it not only provides vital information about the effects of climate change, but also gives you a visual to show how important it is for us to lower our carbon footprint starting right now. Well done, Sabrina, for using your coding skills to give people a guide to understanding climate change in an easily digestible and very stylish project webpage. And congratulations on being selected as the Coolest Projects Global 2022 Coding with Commitment favorite. It looks like we've got a ton of you watching from all over. I love seeing your messages in the chat. All right, let's see. Lizzie says, congratulations to Sabrina. That's wonderful. All right, we've got so many people coming from all over. Yes, we've got some claps. Let's clap it up for Sabrina. All right, now it's time to talk about the categories and the favorites. All right, you guys, it's about that time. As I'm sure you all know by now, there are 6 categories. The categories are Scratch, hardware, mobile apps, web, games, and advanced programming. Each of our judges picked one favorite project from each of those categories. You'll be meeting them in just a moment. Before we jump into the favorites, and I know you guys are excited, we got to thank BNY Mellon for sponsoring the mobile apps category. So let's hear from them.
Hello, Coolest Projects teams. Bank of New York Mellon here. We are so proud to have supported Coolest Projects this year and have been amazed by the incredible projects we have seen. We are delighted to recognize all the young creators who have created projects in the mobile apps category. The skills and innovation demonstrated here have been truly incredible. You are all inspiring, and you should be so very proud of everything you have made. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. And I love that background. It looked like he was coming to us from outer space. I think I'm going to need to look into that to get myself one. In the hardware category, lots of you made projects with circuits, motors, switches, and sensors. Some of you used Raspberry Pi, Microbit, or Arduino. And Meta was the sponsor for the hardware category. So let's hear from them.
Hello, Coolest Projects teams. Aoife here from Meta. We're so proud to have supported Coolest Projects again this year, and we've loved looking through all of your projects, particularly those in the hardware category. So big shout out to everybody who submitted there. Your projects have been so inspiring for me and for everybody here at Meta, just to see the ideas you have, the problems you've solved, and the challenges you've overcome. I hope you're so proud.
Thank you, Meta. Everyone on the Coolest Projects team was completely blown away by what creators made in the advanced programming category. Some of you were using artificial intelligence, speech recognition, and advanced web frameworks. The Algorand Foundation was the sponsor for the advanced programming category. Here's Addie from Algorand.
Hey, Coolest Projects team. This is Addie Wagenick. I'm head of Web3 at the Algorand Foundation. We are super excited and proud to have supported Coolest Projects this year, and we've loved looking through all of your awesome ideas, and we're super stoked to see what comes out of this. It's been a super huge honor for everyone here at the foundation, including myself, to be introducing entries from the advanced programming category. We've been super blown away by all your creativity and this level of skills that you guys have shown and come up with. So it's been really inspiring, and we're super proud of everything that you've made for us. So we look forward to seeing it. Here's to everyone's hard work.
Thank you again to all of our sponsors. If you are selected as a judge's favorite, you will be receiving something very, very cool. And I have it right here. You will be receiving a Coolest Projects medal. I mean, look at this thing. It's so awesome. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna put it on. Looks amazing. Coolest Projects is what it says. And if you're not selected, we also have something for you too. So stay tuned for more information on that. Let's get to the awards. Our first batch of comes from the famous, who's co-founder of the YouTube channel Kids Invent Stuff. But before we see her face, let's hear from her directly.
Wow, congratulations everyone for your incredible projects. It was such an honor to be able to sit down and look at them, and there is some amazing projects. I always think, if this is the sort of things you're working on now, what sort of things are you going to be doing in 10 years' time? That's amazing. Science and engineering is all about solving problems, being creative, and coming up with new ideas, which are all things that you've done through Coolest Projects, which means that puts you in a really good place going out into the world, whether you're working on a different project, whether you're going to take those skills into a different career. Amazing. I am so excited to see what all of you do in the future.
Thank you, Ruth. All right, you guys. All right, everybody. Now it is time to find out Ruth's favorite projects in each of the categories. Are you ready? Because I think I'm ready. No, I'm not ready. No, I think I'm ready. Okay, I'm so excited. If you're excited to find out the favorites too, send an exciting emoji in the chat right now. Let's see them fire up. All right, first up, in Ruth's favorite category from the advanced category, we have the climate change detector from Arnav from a coder dojo in India. Up next, from the scratch category, we have the trash collector by Rajan from the UK. From the mobile category, we have EcoSnap by Uma and Bella from the US. In the web category, we have Allergy by Noah from a coder dojo in the US. From games category, we have Egg Dog by Oakley and Alex from a code club in Australia. And from the hardware category, we have Aura by Angelina and Catherine from the US. Congratulations to all of you. All right. Some more snaps for that. That was wonderful. Congratulations. That Coolest Projects medal will be zooming your way very soon. Okay, you guys, our next group of favorites comes from Sean Brown, Ruth's partner in crime at the YouTube channel Kids Invent Stuff. Before we find out what project Sean's picked, let's hear from him.
A massive thank you to everyone who sent in ideas for this year's coolest projects. There were some fantastic projects this year and we loved seeing all of the entries. And we want to say a huge thank you to everyone who entered. Engineering and science and technology are fundamental to the world we live in, and engineers and scientists and technologists solve problems that make the world a better place and improve everything for everybody. So a huge thank you to everyone who entered. Engineering and science and technology are all about solving problems and getting stuff wrong, and some of the projects that were entered clearly had problems that were solved and clever ways of doing it, and things that were super cool to see, and problems that were solved in a really, really creative way. So thank you to everyone who entered, and keep inventing things, keep solving problems, and we are really excited to see more ideas moving forwards.
Oh, what great advice from Sean. And now it's time to find out which projects Sean has selected. I want to see a lot of messages of congratulations in the chat for all of these projects and creators, okay? Let's see his picks now. Let's go. First up, from the advanced category, we have the dog smell training device by Roland from the UK. Up next, from the scratch category, we have Learning is Fun by Mahir Ram from India. From the mobile category, we have Reside Buddy from Ryan in the US. In the web category, we have the School Management System by Nebu Daniel from Ethiopia. Next, we have Iron Defense from the games category by James from the UK. And from the hardware category, we have Flow on the Go by Donald from a Code Club in the UK. All right, all of these projects look absolutely amazing. Congratulations to all of the creators, and thanks again, Sean, for being one of the VIP judges. We have plenty more favorite projects to announce, but we got to pump the brakes. Before we hear from our next group of judges, I want to give another shout out to one of our sponsors, GoTo. Let's hear from them now.
Hi everyone, Amy Wendell from GoTo here. We are really proud to have supported Coolest Projects this year, and we've loved seeing your wonderful projects. Congratulations. Whether you focused on solving real-world problems, made a fun game, or created a really awesome piece of hardware, you've all done really, really well. So big congratulations again. It's been great to hear about some of the coding difficulties you had overcome by working hard and using your imaginations. You're an inspiration, all of you, and you should be very proud to have taken part in Coolest Projects. Well done.
Thank you, Amy and GoTo, for your support. The next batch of favorites come from Richa Shrivastava, who is the co-founder of Makers Asylum in India. Let's see what Richa has to say.
Hi everyone, super excited to meet all of you as part of the Coolest project. It's really, really heartening to see all of your exciting projects that you've made from all across the world, and it really gives us hope that there are good, cool makers out there who will keep carrying the maker culture forward. My personal advice to all of you would be to keep experimenting, keep playing with things, be curious about things, and the best way to make things is to get your hands dirty. So congratulations once again for being part of this.
We are just about to find out Richa's favorite projects, and I can tell all of you are super excited to find out who has been selected, right? And now, let's check out Richa's favorite. First up, from the games category, we have Runaway Nose by Hearst from a Coder Dojo in Ireland. Up next, in the advanced category, we have Jarvis by Siddhant from India. From the mobile category, we have Watery by Yuka, Akari, and Ottawa, and Lila from a Coder Dojo in Japan. In the scratch category, we have Nature's Savior Begin by Çağatay and Mert from a Code Club in Turkey. From the hardware category, we have Elevok by Chinmayi from India. And from the web category, we have Our Planet, Our Impact by A. from a Coder Dojo in Belgium. Congratulations, creators! What you've accomplished is so awesome. I hope you'll share a photo of yourself with the Coolest Projects medal as soon as you get it. Deal? Our final batch of judges' picks comes from Elaine Atherton, who is the director of the Scratch Education Collaborative. Before we announce those picks, let's see what she had to say.
Hi everyone, Elaine here from the Scratch Foundation. Wow, you blew us away with your brilliant creations this year. It was such a pleasure to look through everything you created, from animations to games and robots, and from so many countries. Whatever category you took part in, wherever you are in the world, well done. You should all be so proud. When it comes to getting creative with technology, I think it's so important to see where your imagination takes you. The possibilities are endless. You have the potential to make a real impact on your community and on the world. So it's really important to keep trying. The advice I would give is keep going. Whenever something gets difficult, don't give up. You have the power to work through your challenges and amaze everyone around you.
Thank you so much, Elaine, and thank you to all of the Coolest Projects VIP judges for doing the really hard job of selecting this year's Coolest Projects Global Favorites. The team will be in touch to send you your Coolest Projects medals. Every single one of you who has registered their projects in Coolest Projects Global 2022 is a winner today. When you log into your Coolest Projects account starting later today, you'll be able to see the feedback and encouragement from the judges who reviewed your project. And each of you deserves a prize for being a part of Coolest Projects. Mentors, keep an eye on your email inbox for information on how to claim a participation certificate and how to enter your mailing address to receive a limited edition Coolest Projects poster by New York City-based artist Joey Rex. If you look closely at the poster, you'll see all kinds of fun nods to Maker Tech, creating, collaborating, code clubs, and coder dojos. Super cool. I love it. I might need to get one for myself too. We hope that you like it and display it proudly wherever you are in the world. It is a special limited edition for registered creators only. Sorry, everyone else. You need to be a part of Coolest Projects in order to get one. That poster is just fantastic, and I love it. It really captures the spirit of Coolest Projects. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get one hooked up, and I'm going to have to get one sent to me too. We'll see. Maybe. All right, everyone. That is our show for today. On behalf of the entire Coolest Project team and the Raspberry Pi Foundation, I want to extend a huge, massive congratulations and thanks to everyone who participated in Coolest Projects Global 2022. You have left me completely inspired. Until next year, I'm Fig O'Reilly. Keep on creating.